Assalamu alaikum and good morning. This is the fifth video of this lesson. Should wizard hit mummy? From Vista's textbook. Let's begin to read the lesson from the place where we stopped last time. I would request all the students to have the textbook in your hand so you can understand it well. If there is any question, feel free to ask me. Let's begin to read. Very interesting, very interesting story and very easy. This story will sure help you to get good marks in board based exam. So I would request all students to have very attentive attentions, so you can score well, so you can write it well in coming board exam, inshallah. Let's begin to read without any delay. Yes, this is what happened. Then Roger Skunk and his mummy went home, and they heard woo woo, and it was cuckoo train bringing Daddy Skunk home from Boston. So all animals would be so happy at the end of the day, and they would all went to the hand. Roger Skunk went to the home waiting for the father coming from Boston, and they had lima beans, celery, liver, mashed potatoes, and pie, oh my, for dessert. And when Roger Skunk was in bed, Mummy Skunk came up and hugged him and said he smelled like a little baby skunk again, and she loved him very much because the mother wanted to have his wanted him to have his original smell back, because she, being a mother, she was aware of the reality that originality always helpful to her child. Originality means small changes is harmful, and such shortcut is very extremely hazardous, extremely harmful. It can put her child into trouble, because that bad smell that is there coming out of his body, that bad smell actually is protecting the young ones. It would keep all predators animal away from him. So she was knowing it, that it was good for the child, it was good for the young one. And that's the end of the story. But daddy, now see, the daughter was objecting, she was not ready to accept the end of the story. But daddy and father was angry, says, what? Then did the other little animals run away? Being a girl, she was very much concerned about the Roger Skunk. She was thinking that if, because of bad smell, all other animals would run away, and if no animal would run away, if no animal would play with Roger Skunk, then he would once again cry. And in reply to that, father is saying no, because eventually they got used to. And father is saying that all other animals used to the bad smell of Roger Skunk, and they were all playing with him and the way he was, and did not mind it at all. So let me explain you very simple paragraph, very small, nice. uh, Lima beans, you know, that edible flat wheat bean, one kind of bean. Celery, cultivated plant of the parsley family. It's a one kind of plant. Eventually, you know it at last in the end. Now let me explain you this small paragraph in my way, that is highway. After some time, when Roger Skunk and his mom were going back home, they heard woo 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 and sound as his father arrived back from Boston. Then all of them had lima beans, celery, liver, and mashed potatoes for dinner, and pie oh my for dessert. Later that night, when Roger Skunk was sleeping, Mom Skunk come back. She hugged him and told him that he smelled again like her baby skunk, and that she loved him a lot. With this, Jack ended the story, to which Joe again asked that did the other animals run away from Roger Skunk again? And again Jack replied no, because they slowly got accustomed to the smell, so they did not feel like running away anymore. Let's begin to read further. What's eventually? Eventually means eventually. It's a little while, in a little while, that was a stupid mummy. It was not. Joe was saying she was stupid mummy. She was not she was not ready to accept the behavior of mummy with the wizard, and she was so angry. Told to her father, it was stupid mummy. It was not, and father was saying, no, it was not stupid mummy, because he was there reflecting his own mother. It was not, he said with a rare emphasis, and believed from her expression that she realized he was defending his own mother to her. She realized that he was defending his own mother or something as old. Now I want now I want you to put your big heavy head in the pillow and have a good long nap. He wanted him to sleep because he wanted to go and help his wife. She was there doing painting work all alone. She was conceived, she was pregnant, and she needed her husband help in order to do the household work. And he adjusted the sads, so not even crack of day show, and tiptoed to the door. He just went to the tiptoe means walking, that is there, tip top, right? So he just curtain, he switch off the curtain, he closed the curtain so the light should not come, and she can sleep in the pretense, and he just went there giving an impression that she's sleeping and is there going in the pretense that she was already asleep. But when he turned, she was crouching. Crouching means sitting, stooping, bending down, yes, on top of the covers and staring at him. Hey, catch on the cords and fall fast, sleep. Bobby, sleep. He's saying that your brother is already sleeping, you also sleep, and he becomes so angry. She stood up and bounced gingerly on the springs. She was there doing movements. Springs were one kind of movement. She stood up and bounced. She was there not ready to sleep, and she was sitting only, and she was there she was moving her hands and legs. Daddy, what? Tomorrow I want you to tell me the story that wizard took that magic wand and hit that mummy. Now she want different kind of end. She want different kind of end. She wanted that mother must not hit wizard. Instead, wizard should hit on the head of mummy. That she wanted. Her plump means big, plump arm chopped forcefully right over her head. No, and father is saying, no, I will not change the end of the story. This is the reality and you have to accept it. That's not the story. The point is that the little skunk loved his mummy more than he loved all other little animals, and she knew what was right. And he was trying to make sure that mother is always mother. She knows what is right and what is wrong. She always believe the well-being of her child, so she would not do something that would harm her child. So whatever mother did was right. No, tomorrow you say he hit that mummy. Now she want different kind of him. She wanted that wizard should hit mummy, not mother should hit wizard. Let me explain you once again in simple way. When Jack said that eventually everybody started liking Roger Skunk, Joe did not understand the word eventually as he had heard it for the first time. So she asked, what's the eventuality? To which Jack told her the meaning, but Joe thought that what Mummy Skunk did was not right, and said that what the mother skunk did was stupid. But Jack took it personally and said no, because somewhere he was relating it to himself and defending his own mother. Then Jack told Joe that he wanted her to take a long day nap and adjusted the set so that no light came in. Miss I say he closed the curtain. He then went very softly to that door and acted as if Joe had slept. But when he turned and looked, she was staring at him and sitting on the top of the covers. Then he told her to go to sleep as he was also disturbing her brother who was sleeping. Her brother name is Bobby. Then she stood up and started bouncing softly on the springs. While jumping on the springs of the bed, she asked her father to tell her story the next day. That the wizard took her magic stick and hit the mummy and chopped her plump arms. Then Jack explained to her that this was not what the story said. He told her that the story gave us a mother knew what was right for him and what was not. Then as he was explaining then as he was explaining Joe about the story, she started insisting that the next day he would have to tell her a story like the one she wanted. What she wanted? She wanted that wizard should hit the mother. She started insisting that the next day he would have to tell her a story like the one she wanted. Let's begin. This is the we are near to the end of the story. Only one paragraph is left, so we'll finish it fast. Do it. She kicked her legs up and sat down on the bed with a great heave and complaint of springs, as she had done hundreds of times before, except that this time she did not laugh and say, "Daddy, well, we'll see it." She wanted her father to tell the story she wanted, and father was in such a position, was not able to deny, and he answered that we will see tomorrow. Now at least have a rest. Stay on bed, you are a good girl. He closed the door and went downstairs. Claire had spread the newspaper and opened the paint can. She was there doing work all alone, his wife, and wearing an old shirt of his on top of her maternity smock, a very big kind of dress, maternity smock, right? Was stroking the chair rail with her deep brush. She was dipping brush and she was painting the chair. Above him, footstep vibrated. When he went there in order to, so he heard the footstep behind him, and it was his daughter chasing him. And he called, "John, shall I come up and there and spank you?" Spank means hit you. And the footstep hesitated, and his daughter stopped walking. "That was a long story," Claire said. And the poor kid, he answered, and with utter weariness, watched his wife labor. He just went his wife and see his wife doing work all alone, and she was very tired and very fatigued. And the woodwork, a cage of moldings and rails and baseboard and all around them, and was half old tan and half new ivory, and he felt caught in an ugly middle position. That can be the there can be a question in board that father was caught in ugly middle position because he was caught. First he was not able to satisfy his daughter and at the same time he was not able to go and help his wife, so he was caught in a ugly middle position that as and though he as well felt his wife's presence in the cage with him, he did not want to speak with her, walk with her, touch her, anything. And this is the end of the story. Let me now explain you briefly so you can understand it well. uh, so you can understand well. Then she started throwing tantrums as she had done many times earlier, but this time she was not laughing or joking. She was very serious. She was being a bit stubborn. Then Jack told her to be patient and sleep, and then he would see to it the next day. He then asked her to stay on the bed and close the door. He then went downstairs and saw his wife painting the walls. She had opened the paint can, spread the newspaper, and was wearing an old shirt of his over her maternity dress. She was painting the chair rail. Suddenly he again heard footsteps above and shouted that, "Did John want a beating?" The sound of the footsteps started vanishing. Then Jack's wife told him that it was long story that he was telling Joe, and to that he replied, "The poor kid." And as he was feeling very tired, he just sat and watched his wife do all the work. Then he started looking at the woodwork around him and started relating it to his life. He was looking at it and thinking that all the both of them, Jack and Claire, were caught in a cage like a situation in their marriage. There was no solution to it. Neither did he want to talk to her, nor speak or touch her. This is the end of the story. Very interesting story. I would request all the students, please, if there is any question, feel free to ask me on my WhatsApp number. And at the same time, I would request all my students to go through the story once, twice, thrice, and go through the question answer also. We'll sure discuss the question answer in the very next video, inshallah. Meanwhile, I would request once again to take this lesson seriously and read it so you can score it well in board based exam. Uh, if there is question, feel free to ask me. Meanwhile, Allah Hafiz.